testing time at the castle. The ACT and SAT are coming up.
Okay, they're both college entrance exams, so students need to take them in order to apply for their college process. Typically, it really just depends on the student. Most students take both, so the difference is the layout, the way they're offered, the learning style versus the style of the test, but they both serve the same purpose, so most students will take more than one to make sure they get their best score. Typically, juniors and seniors really focus during that time, but the summer for most sophomores, they can look into taking certain subject tests and preparing for them. They're important because you can't get into most college programs without them. Also, they can allow you to kind of, see where your strengths are. A lot of the tests will give you a career aptitude and interest response, so show you some careers you might be interested in. So it helps in a number of ways. Yeah, the SAT, they deal with the aptitude. It's a scholastic aptitude test and an achievement test. Yeah, and you can get both tests. You can get the ACT on the actstudent.org, and you can get the SAT on collegeboard.org.
You can sign up for these tests on their respective websites, www.act.org and www.sat.org. And you can prepare for the SAT on Khan Academy by just signing up for a free account. We even have testing dates right here in Oakleaf.
Well, look what we have here. 4 troublemakers. Listen up, there's only 4 rules in this class. No eating, no drinking, no phones, and definitely no sleeping. I'm going to set this to 1 hour, and if you break any of these rules, there will be consequences, understand? And please, don't do anything stupid.
Daquan!
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 Okay, look, you go down that way, I go down this way.
Okay.
Daquan! Daquan, where are you? Daquan!
Davad! Davad!
Welcome back, Nights, to our second edition of Night and Day. Halloween is right around the corner and Parker Bennett has the scoop.
Halloween began around 2,000 years ago in Ireland, the United Kingdom, and France, created by the Celts. They believed that the dead came back from the ground and returned to Earth. This year's Halloween is supposed to bring around $6.86 billion. Millions of kids go out on Halloween and go door to door to get candy. After they collect all their candy, they get to go back home and eat it. Kids wear all different costumes for all different categories. They can be superheroes, celebrities, zombies, or even monsters. Let's find out this year's style of Halloween costumes.
I want to be Superman because that's my favorite superhero, and he's big and strong and he can fly. That's just my best superhero.
I can't wait to go trick-or-treating. Me neither. Let's look at Jacob Clark's experience at the University of Florida's homecoming weekend.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, it's a. And I love y'all, man. Go Gators.
That's why we stand together on Saturdays We stand to watch our orange and blue take on adversity and knock the grin from its face. We stand to understand, once again, what it means to be a Gator.
That looked pretty high. Thanks, Jacob.
How many school days have you missed?
You know you can get into big trouble if you miss too many.
Let's look at the consequences with Nick Lewis.
In the state of Florida, there's a compulsory school attendance law. Students who violate that law can end up here at the Clay County Courthouse in Truancy Court. Please come along with me as we follow Alex Hunter and his mother through their day in Truancy Court.
Alex Hunter. You are here today because the Clay County School Board has filed a truancy petition against you. All children between the ages of 5 and 16 years, with certain exceptions, are required to attend school regularly during the entire school term. If the school determines that a student subject to compulsory school attendance has at least 5 unexcused absences within a calendar month, or 10 or more unexcused absences within a 90-day calendar period, a truancy petition may be filed. If the court determines that the student has missed the requisite amount of days at school, then the court will order the student to attend school and the parent to ensure that the student attends school. The court may also impose other sanctions, including attendance at alternative classes, community service, counseling, mental health services, and vocational job training or employment services. If these sanctions are unsuccessful and the student continues the pattern of non-attendance, the case will be transferred to the case staffing committee with a recommendation to file a child in need of services petition. If the student has 15 or more unexcused absences in a 90-day period, the student qualifies as an habitual truant, and further sanctions may be pursued against the parent and the child, including criminal charges and fines. When a student turns 16 years old, he or she is no longer subject to compulsory school attendance only if the student files a formal declaration of intent to terminate school enrollment with the district school board, signed by both the parent and the student. Otherwise, students who have attained the age of 16 years and who have not graduated are still subject to compulsory school attendance. If you are here today and you have already turned 16, when you come before me, I'll ask you whether you intend to earn a high school diploma. If the answer is yes, I'll ask you if you intend to earn that diploma in the public school system. If your answer is yes, then I will pass your case to another day, and you're going to be ordered to attend school regularly and talk to the school counselor or social worker about how you can best achieve that goal, including alternative programs such as PACE, Florida Youth Challenge Academy, or AMI Kids. At the next court date, I will expect to hear how you will proceed and to see improved attendance. For some of you, the public school system may not be the right fit. If you are 16 and do not intend to earn a diploma in the public school system, I will order you to file a declaration of intent to withdraw from school, signed by both you and your parent, and schedule an exit interview with the school counselor. Please be advised that those who choose to withdraw from school at 16 must acknowledge that terminating school enrollment is likely to reduce earning potential. Your truancy case will be dismissed when you withdraw from school. The bottom line here is that getting your high school diploma is important to your future, no matter how you do it. Alex Alex Hunter. And you are?
Mom.
Okay. Mom, Alex, have you had a chance to review the truancy summary in front of you?
Yes, I have.
From what I understand, Alex, you have 10 unexcused absences and 3 excused absences out of 30 possible school days. That means you've only been here a little over 50% of the time. And that's reflected in your grades. I see here 4 failing grades and 1 borderline grade. There's a correlation between your attendance at school and how well you're doing. I'm showing here that it's notated that Mom has tried many interventions, but Alex, you are leaving campus after Mom is dropping you off in the morning. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you going?
I usually leave school and either head home or go to the drugstore down the street or Publix. I feel like school just isn't right. I don't feel comfortable in school.
Mom, what's going on at home? Does he indicate that he's not comfortable at school?
Not really. He doesn't say that. Usually I drop him off and I go on to work, and I had no idea. Most of those days I didn't know. The 6 days I knew he was home. Otherwise I thought he was in school.
Mm-hmm. Alex, do you intend, you're 16 years old I see here, do you intend to get a high school diploma?
I do.
Are you going to get that through the public school?
I don't know if public school is going to help me through it all the way.
Okay.
Personally.
Have you been in touch with your guidance counselor or your social worker there at the school to talk to them about other alternatives?
I have not.
Okay. They're there to help you. Mom, the social worker, have you been in touch with her?
I have spoken to her before, but not recently.
All right. There are other options besides the brick and mortar school. If that's not going to work for you, you need to explore what will. But the bottom line is, if you are going to be enrolled in school, you need to go. At this point in time, I want, Mom, I know this is going to be a burden, but I want you to attend school with Alex for 3 days and then bring proof of that attendance back on our next court date. I want you to go to the task class. My understanding is the next task class is Thursday, October 6th. Is that correct, School Board?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I want you to attend that, and they'll give you some paperwork to show you what you need to do. School Board, is it your recommendation that the student be placed in YCC?
Yes, it is. Because of his excessive unexcused, he's not in compliance. So 5 days at the Youth Crisis Center.
Okay, I agree. I think 5 days is an appropriate placement. And at this time, I think it's appropriate for you to go to YCC for 5 days.
Right this way. Step out beside him, please, sir.
That's it for this month.
See you back here next month, Max.